Okay, Kipsters, let's go ahead and review ancient China. Before we do that, let's go ahead and fill in Greece, Rome, Egypt, Mesopotamia, that should have an A at the end, and China on our map. Take about 10 more seconds to finish that up. Great. Let's remember the rivers, important rivers of ancient China. We talked a lot about these rivers in our Socratic seminar, so let's remember them now. We have the Yellow River to the north and the Yangtze River to the south. Go ahead and fill in your chart about the different things that happened throughout the dynasties. If we'll remember, the different states of ancient China were at war. All of China was separated until this guy, Emperor Qin, said that he wanted the power of all of China. So he conquered and united the states. However, Qin was a very strict ruler. His rule only lasted 14 years. If he didn't like what somebody would say, he would force them into labor. Qin started the Great Wall of China. He would force people to go and build the wall if he did not like their position. So if you disagreed with Qin, you might be forced into labor. You also might have to go fight in the army. Then Emperor Qin died, and the people created a great rebellion. In other words, they decided that they didn't want to have the kind of life they were living anymore, and they were going to take over the government. After they took over the government, Emperor Han rose to power. Emperor Han started to include Confucian ideals into the government. If we'll remember, Confucian ideals were the ideas of just and fair living into a peaceful society. So Han brought these ideas from Confucius about a just and peaceful society and started to include them in the way that he ran the government. Under Emperor Han, they lived under what was known as the Golden Age. This lasted 400 years, and this dynasty was passed down through family members from generation to generation. We'll also remember that the Silk Road was an important part of China. It went all the way from China over here to Rome and the Mediterranean Sea. Also included India, some other stops along the way. If I'll remember, the Silk Road was not actually a single road. It was a network of roads. And the roads, silk wasn't the only thing that was traded. Other goods, ideas, and religions were traded along the Silk Road. One last reminder about Confucius ideas. Confucianism was a major school of thought in China. Confucianism was based off of the Confucius ideas about creating a just and peaceful society.